Mm. What's that in the world? Happy Friday.
Hey, what it do, y'all?
January 6th, 2023. First Friday of the year that y'all are under the impression is 2023. Shit, we here tonight. You know, another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun. Here where Media Meets Studios in conjunction with VJ TV, Feral Films, History in the Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions. Shout out to my man Drop Knock.
Hey, incredible.
My man Camouflage in here tonight. It's a crazy week in the Bay. In California, got super storms and shit jumping off.
I really thought we was going to wash away. I don't think it's quite... It ain't quite storming like I thought it was gonna be, because the people on the news was hysterical.
That's the thing. And I feel I went and got sandbags and stuff for my property line and whatnot, and, different areas. But fear is a motherfucker. But don't get me wrong, you got some areas that was super flooded out, even in the east and over where I'm at, and different areas and all over. There's been some bad shit, but I mean,
I thought bodies was gonna be floating down the street, man.
The way they put it on,
I mean,
they put it on.
They was less hysterical for Katrina than they was for,
they put it on 10,000.
And I ain't make no light of it because a couple people did lose their life. I did see where a tree fell on the house and killed a little boy.
Oh damn!
Some wild things happen. So I'm not trying to make light of it. And like in Daly City, people didn't have power for 2 days.
Yeah.
But it was. I've seen level 5 hurricanes come through certain places, and I don't think it was hype like what was going to happen here.
Right. I mean, it's always interesting. Shit just. I mean, I think fear tactic is fear tactics.
Yes.
They always putting a lot on it.
Propaganda had me with the KTVU browser open and checking it constantly. So I was like, you know what, it's going to be what it's going to be.
But I seen some parts in the east that was super flooded, like over there by not too far from the Coliseum. They had the cats wakeboarding or whatever. I seen Frisco cats out in the streets with surfboards.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is some catastrophic shit going on. And
but we also yay with it too.
Yeah. And the thing I'm gonna say too, you cats that's out there playing in that water, I hope y'all understand and realize that that's rainwater mixed with sewer water. Because so y'all out there playing in that shit and you have fecal matter all going in your pores and shit.
Wonder why you trying to do something for clout.
Then wonder why you in the hospital with hepatitis or some godforsaken disease because you out there, like you said, doing shit for the gram.
That damn gram, boy. That gram, it's going. Boy, it's gonna be the end of y'all.
Yeah, social media is a gift and a curse, double-edged sword.
I see an unfortunate thing. They got this little youngster. It's breaking news today. Speaking of the gram, social media, they got this little youngster called Kai Cenat.
Never heard of him.
Oh man, millions and millions of followers on the on YouTube and the gram and everything like that. He's the one. Did you ever see that video where Christian and Blueface was on there and they was acting wild and the little dude was sitting there? That's dude. They came on this show and acted wild. She threw a chair up against the dude's wall. And but anyway, he's got a huge. Like, trust me, your son is probably subscribed to dude.
Okay.
The teens, they love this dude by the millions. Well, apparently, a young lady got raped at a party at his house.
Oh, see that?
And now the details coming out. He told the young lady she was going to leave, and he told her, "You too drunk to drive. Go on upstairs and lay down." Then basically told his partner, almost like some players club, he was like, "She'll let you hit. She in the room."
See, that's some despicable coward punk bitch shit.
Well, the partner go in there and end up forcing the girl to smack. The next day, the girl is telling him, the Kai dude, she's going to the law. I need dude's name. He said he don't know dude. So she sends him, and she's got it documented, where she sent him hella pictures of dude. And he said, oh, I don't know dude.
Wow.
I've never seen him. It was a party. A lot of people's here. Then she sent him a party with him and dude, picture with him and dude together.
Oh.
And at that point, he cut off contact. So she's gone to the law. They searching for the other dude, and it's a question of, right now they're trying to say that he possibly set her up.
Uh-huh.
Or, and if he didn't set her up, he definitely tried to cover up for his mans.
Oh, yeah, you're wrong.
And so, that's just another lesson. Here this guy is, millions and millions of followers. He done bought a Rolls Royce and stuff off this YouTube money. He's become a huge celebrity, like SZA. Everybody, when you drop an album, you gotta come talk to dude. Now, get to the younger fans.
Uh-huh.
And now, because he let a scumbag in his circle, his name is slammed. His name is being slammed across social media as in with rape, and then trying to. When young people, let this be a lesson to y'all. When y'all out here, you doing things, you trying to rise up and stuff like that. You gotta watch who's around you, and you gotta watch the reckless dudes. And if somebody you around do something despicable, you got to make a moral decision on the right thing. So the best thing to do is keep people from around you, and you won't be under pressure.
You got to keep your people around you. Got to understand what it is, and it ain't no fuck shit. First and foremost, you niggas that feel you got to drug and take advantage of women.
Yeah,
and some hoe ass niggas gonna be like, oh, this nigga going against guy code. Nah, fuck that.
No
bullshit. No is no. If you can't get the pussy with your conversation and your mouthpiece and who you are and how you look, just based off that or the mutual chemistry, everything else is bullshit.
And don't get you with women who play like, because I've been in situations when I was younger and a woman say, oh, if you really wanted it, you did.
I've had that conversation
and
too. I'm
like, you said no.
Yeah,
so I said,
yeah.
Okay, you can't play games with me.
Yeah, I'm cool.
If you say no, I'm done. And if you was just stalling or whatever, okay, you missed out because
you're not getting me.
I'm not getting caught up in your antics and your games.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that bullshit.
And that just goes to show, that's and another thing in regards to even stuff like that. How we avoid getting caught up is we always be sincere in our dealings, and make sure you surround yourself with people who are always sincere. This year in 2023, well, it's not 2023 yet. It will be 2023 in a couple months, but y'all will get that later.
3 in the morning.
But one thing I do want to say, though, is that the people around you and who you interact with, make sure you use your discernment.
You have to.
Your common sense, your vibes, just be cautious of who you allow around you, especially if you plan on transcending or you plan on elevating.
You just want to live a normal life.
I used to hate the saying when I didn't get it of, can't everybody come with you?
Everybody can't come.
I used to actually hate that saying because I always thought that was some old, I'm going to go get mine. But now I'm at this stage where I'm like, if I would embrace that saying a decade ago, I'd be sitting on multi-millions right now.
Everybody can't go. Unfortunately, sad truth. And it be and this is like betrayal. Betrayal don't come from a stranger.
No. Stranger can't really get at you like that.
Exactly.
And if you're just so determined that you gotta have this connection, then you know what? Separate yourself, go get yours, and send them a check. Pay a bill for them. Because you got love for them, but you gotta get away from them.
You can't have rotten apples in your bunch.
You just can't.
That's just deplorable shit. That's just foul. And then at the same time, and I'm not going to victim blame or nothing, you dudes got to be mindful of the women that play that game also.
Because you riding around in a Rolls Royce, you're a walking lick.
Yeah, exactly. You're a billboard.
You're a walking lick.
You're a walking billboard. So y'all got to be careful. Think y'all want to do shit just to be live and to be the shit and for the gram and to But I mean, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Ain't no female finna be drunk and I'm gonna tell my homie, hey man, she with it, man. Go do. Fuck that, dude. That's
but they all barely like they're like teenagers.
Still,
you know. And I'm just saying they full maturity. They gonna get punished like grown men, but their minds ain't grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why if you the wise one in your crew, spread it to others. Make sure, man, if you're aspiring, because we're in an age of opportunity. Right now, regular people have never had more access to being able to get a hold of tools and hitting the right lick to eat like you can now.
Right.
But there's also a whole class of people, the IG thoughts, the wannabe slicksters. There's a whole class of people who have developed who literally orbit around to latch on to anything that's moving and try to bleed the. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always been achievers and there's always been users, but it's really magnified now. You even got regular. It's so magnified now that you got chicks that's completely unattractive talking about how much paper a man gotta have, how much you gotta spend. Like if you out here getting this, even people who aren't worthy will be feeling like they should be entitled to some of your. So you're gonna be, if you doing anything to shine, there's so many people that are gonna be coming at you to try to take what you got or take advantage of you, and that's more intense than at any time in history.
True, and like you said, those man got to do all this. I saw some video of it was some dude. He was talking to this female. And she was talking about, you got to be taking me out on shopping and this and that just for us to be talking. And he's like, wait a minute, what? She's like, yeah, that's what I'm used to. And I'm just like,
no, you're not.
Society got y'all fucked up. Yeah. You know, it's like
floors acting like they, you know.
And hand in hand with that, you got the amount of damn near free porn that's out in the world. I mean, Instagram, Facebook tried to monitor some shit, but IG used to monitor shit a lot. But now just a regular scroll, the shit that you see,
man, just in your timeline. You're not even looking for it.
Not even following. I'll be like, God damn. It's so many.
I would love to be 13 in this era.
Whack 'em all. But shit's crazy. But
it's bananas out there. It's a lot of pressure out there. A lot of people
y'all make sure y'all pay attention to what's going on, man. As a matter of fact, before we even go any further, continue prayers to the brother from the Buffalo Bills.
Oh yes.
Hoping speedy recovery and whatnot, his situation, and also praying for the brother who was involved in the tackle, dude from the Bengals. That's one thing a lot of people don't think about too. There's two sides. That brother has to.
Different,
that anguish that man feels himself. So definitely prayers to both of them, their families, and everybody.
Any word on if that brother gonna ever be able to continue his career?
I think it's too early. I think it's too early for that. But I mean,
because he's only 24, right?
Right, and he's
not even actually in his prime.
He's only in his second season. So, for the league to get the pension, you got to be in the league at least 3 years, play at least 3. So you looking at, it's a lot when you really break down.
The Players Association would fight tooth and nail to get an exception on that since it was an injury.
Right.
At least I would.
Oh, of course.
Hope so.
You would hope.
It's a lot of certified, and then there's no need to have a union if you ain't going in fighting on that.
It's a lot of layers to peel back behind that whole situation, because you had that situation going on. Then you had bitch ass Skip Bayless with his punk ass tweet.
Man, he would have been one of the overseers back in the days. Can't nobody tell me different.
And once again, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp. He gets respect from me. Mm-hmm. He didn't come to the show the next day based on the whack ass blood tweet. And I respected it. And he came on the day after and was playing. And dude, like, I'm not taking the tweet down. He's like, dude, I'm trying to just do my thing. Y'all gotta stop.
They empowered Skip.
Yeah, true. And if you look at the other side of the coin, let that have been a brother talking about something, it gone quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look, you got the coach who coaches the basketball team fucking an employee, and he gets suspended.
Yeah.
Just because he went and got some pussy. He ain't married to nobody.
Right. Remember the Red Lock?
Yeah.
That was kind of what happened to him. He tried to start playing the black version of that Skip Bayless role.
Mm-hmm.
Got took up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
got
exactly. I mean, that shit. I mean, you know, like I said, but first and foremost, like I said, continue prayers to their families. I also seen there's a young brother from Antioch, youngster that's missing right now, and his name is slipping my mind right now. But I shared this.
I saw it on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully they find that young man
found running
in Concord. Yeah. It's always wicked times.
Yes.
And so everybody, I mean, it's always glorious times, but it's always wicked times as well. Mm-hmm. So, you know, the devil's busy. You know, Barbara Walters passed. You had a lot of people pass. Yeah. One of the Pointer sisters passed.
Yeah,
Anita Pointer. You know, Oakland representing. I'm trying to think who else. We lost a few.
Stephen Bonar from the UFC passed away.
Oh yeah. It was an NFL player that just passed. He was like he used to play for Jacksonville. Brother.
Liver.
His heart, I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of hard things going on with y'all that got that jab, but you know, that's neither here nor there. It's crazy. What's happening now? Everybody tuning in. Von Eden, Brother Maurice, Ken. See who else tuning in. Shout out to all y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. You know, y'all always welcome to chime in. You know, this is free flowing conversation tonight. You know what I'm saying? We just sitting there talking shit, swallowing spit.
Mm-hmm. A lot of big things going on this weekend. Tank Davis, my favorite knockout artist. He you know, he's gonna be scrapping tomorrow. And a couple good fighters on that card too.
Speaking of Tank, you know, you had that situation where the domestic violence alleged situation that got recanted. That's just.
But here goes the thing. Dana White from the UFC.
He just slapped his chick up,
and yet he won't even report it.
Hey, but we on every headline, you blow something out your woman eye the wrong way too hard, and you on every headline.
Yeah, they put up the mustard. Here goes the cold part about it. There's been times when UFC fighters was accused of domestic violence. Mm-hmm. Dana White would immediately have a press conference and put on the show cutting them, you know.
Mm-hmm. But he on video slapping his woman after she allegedly slapped him. It's like, hey, I have to go back to the Ray Rice. That shit was on. Yeah. That shit was on 10 o'clock, 10:01, 10:02,
never
6,
played
7.
another down of football,
right?
Ever again.
Yeah, it's like y'all can't. That selective outrage is a motherfucker. And Chris Rock spoke on that shit at his show on my birthday when he was in Frisco. Mm-hmm. It's that selective outrage. And the thing about selective outrage, not only the people who choose to be selectively outraged about the incidents, the people who don't hold them accountable, who are outraged, who don't call them out, because everybody be mad for 15 minutes, because, I mean, Brett Favre still ain't been held accountable. Got
Brett Favre should be in prison.
But the narrative, because everybody distracted, you had the Meg shooting shit, you had all this other bullshit that goes on that we completely distracted from, and everybody's attention is, shiny new object. Oh, that's the Pavlov's dog theory. That's the new shit going on.
Yeah. Yeah, Brett Favre should be in prison.
So Lamar,
people in Mississippi should be taken to the streets.
Not just Mississippi, nationwide.
Right.
Because that shit is, I mean, that's just outrage. That's just outrageous. If that would have been us, they would have hog-tied me and carried me through the streets. and let people pour hot oil and shit on me before I go on my way to court.
Mm-hmm.
But that's neither here nor there. I'm trying to think what else happened. You had what else has been happening this week? I mean, it's been crazy.
Well, the boy French Montana.
Oh,
who I can proudly say I skipped through his verses. Apparently, for some odd reason, him and the artist from New Orleans decided. I mean, I understand shooting a music video in Miami, but if you're shooting a music video from Miami and you're not from Miami, you shoot it on South Beach with the bad women. They was in the heart of the hood shooting a music video, and 10 people were shot.
Right,
and a couple of them is in really critical condition, and it's just, and they posted on IG Live where they were shooting the video, so a crowd started to gather, and then something jumped off. When you're on a certain status, don't drop your location unless you're leaving, and just use discretion and discernment. You out there with all this jewelry on, y'all out there with this jewelry, y'all drinking, y'all having a good time. Half the people that show up to look at you don't wish you no good. There's no need, and don't go shoot music videos in places you're not from. That's just baffling to me, unless you're doing it in a tourist area.
Everybody want to be popular. Everybody, and I'm not knocking people who do, because I'm not one who sits and watch music videos anymore. Like when I was younger. So I'm detached from that whole, that scene. But because I mean, do they have video shows nowadays still?
To tell the truth,
it's some videos I'll watch.
I couldn't even tell you what channel to go to. I know Revolt got a channel, and a couple of times I went there and it was just people talking.
Because I mean, videos are visual art, so I'm not knocking it. But I mean, yeah, like you said, if you're not from somewhere, or at least you got to security something, because you got to. It's a business. It's not. Everything is business.
And then you got all these, but I'm not going to victim blame, though, because what type of demon lets off that many shots where 10 people are hit? You have to do some sustained shooting to hit 10 people. Y'all don't go to the range. Y'all not that good. So to spray like that, you had to have a completely total disregard for life. So
and that's if you're saying it's only one shooter. I haven't read the report, so I don't know if it was multiple shooters. I just saw the thumbnail and looked at part of something, and I seen French Montana's response to the situation, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
And another thing, y'all, learn some CPR, and learn some, because I'm looking, and I see, like one clip I saw, there's 2 dudes laying there, and they hurt bad. And there's just people yelling, and a couple people looking at them distraught, and it's like, go put some pressure on those wounds.
Right. Yeah.
Go CPR is. Damn that. I know you want the hot video. I know you want to be able to share the video and all that. But also, there's men right there that, like in the case of Hamlin, the NFL player. Sometimes when people are hurt, regardless of the circumstances, quick CPR can make the difference between them being able to pull through this situation and them dying. Go try to put some pressure on it. And I understand, it's a stranger, this and that. Hell, I would took my shirt off with this and that because I don't want to come in contact with a stranger's blood.
Right.
But on the flip side, I just would fuck my shirt off or something like that, because I'm going to try to stop the bleeding. I'm going to check your pulse. Do you need, like...
Yeah. My job, we have to get certified every so many years. We have to.
Well, my first instinct is going to be, how can I help you, not how can I get this
film you?
video.
Exactly.
You know, I would want to, and I'm just so disappointed. I see people, and I'm sitting there like, man, these cats is bleeding out. Maybe, maybe somebody help them.
Yeah.
And one thing a lot of people don't realize is that when you're shot, the police come, the ambulance intentionally doesn't come.
They wait till the area is safe.
Exactly. And a lot of times when people are yelling and talking about help my partner or won't step back, the police won't declare the scene secure. So if one of your loved ones is injured like that and they laying there and you refuse to back, this is my partner, you're actually delaying the care.
True that.
You gotta, but I mean, that just go back to emotions and feelings. A lot of us can't control our emotions, our feelings.
Yes,
like,
true.
practice discernment this year and practice being calm and making rational decisions. I know I could be more of a help to them if I step back and let the professionals
do their
do
job.
what they think. This person's hurt. Let me set this camera down, even though I could get 50,000 views on Instagram. But let me set this camera down
I need that 50,000.
and see how I can do to help. You know?
Nobody wants to do the work.
But that ain't even doing no work. It's just being decent human being. I ain't even know, like I ain't even know extra.
Society is geared towards not being decent human beings nowadays. It's get rich quick, big me, little you. I'ma use you before you use me.
Yeah, everybody's coming into situations backwards, like. But then that goes back what we were saying earlier, man. Good intentions, man. Actually, be sincere with your intentions, and make sure that the people around you are sincere. Get you a good circle, man. Because when you got a good circle of people around you, you can start getting investment opportunities. When you go kick it places, there's not going to be any drama. Y'all can have enlightened conversation. Just making sure you got good people around you just really changes your life.
Hey, for real, because if we go all out, we going somewhere for a dinner, everybody want to turn into mathematicians when the fucking bill comes.
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere with you niggas.
Man, I like to go out with the type of people that every now and then somebody says, I got it, man. Y'all take care of the shit.
I've done that. We even kicked it. Matter of fact, that one year, my birthday, we was all at one restaurant. Everybody, it was hell of a stare, and I was just like, oh, nah. They was like, it's your birthday. I said, nah, I got it. It's good.
Everything good.
I just glad y'all came. I didn't tell nobody I was paying. But I just like, it's good. And we was deep. We had a whole fat section. I spent some money that night.
Hey, man, it'd be cast, man, trying to get straight backwards. He said, backwards.
Everybody was ordering. We had rounds going. We had shit just flowing. And it was just like, nah, I got it. Everybody, nah, man, let me just, I said, dude, it's cool.
Cast me over there carrying the decibel. And what's the percentage rate?
Well, hold on. That nigga had four Long Island, so that's like 13 and it's like, nobody got time for that shit.
Right. Right.
It's like, nah, fuck that. If you got to do all that,
if it's a $400 bill, man, your shit costs more than $20. Knock it off.
I just had water and appetizer. Some of the me and him share the appetizer.
In fact, if you're only eating appetizers already, you're not. Because if I'm coming to the restaurant, I'm coming to kick it. We finna hold this table down. We finna crack down. We finna live. If you over there already counting your budget and this and that.
What's up, Coop? Coop said, she ain't gonna lie, it's much easier to divide the bill evenly, but I hate when I don't eat much and others order hella shit. Right, I get it, yeah, you're right, I get that part too. But at the same time,
right.
that's part of the game.
Yeah.
But if you're going somewhere...
I ain't petty. I'll just go on the kick.
If I'm going... here's the thing, if I'm going on a fat... Excuse me. Excursion with a group of people, I know I'm at least spend $500 to $600.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking off top. That's just a minimum. Just incidentals. That's just me.
I always end up. I'm one of the type of people. I always end up paying more You know, but
we gonna have fun.
But in the future, though, I always make sure though that I'm not with I'm not going places with the type of people who would take advantage of that.
Yeah.
The type of people that would sit there and order the bone-in ribeye and this
and they only got fucking pork chop money.
Yeah, now you know what I'm saying. I make it a point to that. Or if you pick up the tab a couple times, I pick up the tab a couple times. I realize blood never picks up the tab.
That nigga don't pick up the tab.
You know, I got one partner though. His money ain't that long,
and that ain't his fault. But it's okay.
But we love having dudes around, so we make sure blood don't even trip. I got you because I know if he had it,
it's good.
It wouldn't be a problem.
Those type of people,
I don't mind him sitting at the table.
There's no judgment.
I got you.
It's the abuse.
But some other cats that sit at the table, I'll be like, blood, where your bread at? Oh, okay, I got you this time. You're not getting invited.
Exactly.
In the future.
It's like if you know me. So if I do a function, I have some. I don't do bottom of the barrel alcohol.
Yeah, and you put choice cuts of meat on the counter.
Ain't no cheap shit. Ain't no cheap shit.
Chuck steak on the thing. We got red wine.
Ain't no bullshit. I might have a fucking case of tomahawks. You never know.
Yeah.
But don't come to my shit with some E&J, some Budweiser, some motherfucking Cuervo.
Right.
Them up. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. You come with a fucking AC Transit bus full of Cuervo bottles, and I will turn your ass the fuck around.
Yeah.
We don't do that shit.
Don't come eat these $100 steaks, man, with dollar bill you lick. At least step up. Because at the end of the day, contribute some kind of way.
You got to.
That's all. In fact, a lot of my partners, I don't expect them to match me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't expect them to match me because they're doing better. But I do expect some type of contribution.
Yeah.
Now, like my one partner, I say he don't really got it like that. But if somebody need a ride, he want to get him. He's the type of cat, he walk in, be like, blood, we need some ice.
Mm-hmm.
So get it. Some cats, if they walk in and you say, hey, we need some ice, nigga, what you asking me?
Why you didn't why you didn't fill the ice tray up?
Like, this is a collaboration thing. We kicking it.
We all come together, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hey, Coop, we are not sedity. We just saying quality above quantity.
It takes a try.
I'm just saying quality above quantity.
I'd rather we all eat a ribeye. That's my favorite.
When I was young and in junior high, we had E&J. We had Christian Brothers. Because you had E&J and eggnog.
I had Night Train and Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we used to drink that shit.
Yeah.
We don't drink that shit no more.
I use that shit to clean my rims now.
You gotta do better. Shit, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Because I know one person that I know, he used to tell me, shit, it's all alcohol. It's all the same.
No, it's not.
It's not. I'm sorry. It's not.
Hey, it only take a couple shots to Remy to get you right. It take a whole bottle of Right Now. Or whatever, what's that? Irritating?
Oh, shit. Yeah. No bootleg liquors.
Because at the end of the day, you don't nickel and dime yourself.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that when it comes to spending on themselves or come to spending towards having a good time, they get real tight with their bread.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If you're not disciplined, your bread is going to go anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can be disciplined with it, but I'm saying in general, many of us find a way like, man, my money just... But don't... And I'm not saying go be irresponsible, but definitely treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself.
Hey, for real. My wife be like...
You know what I'm saying?
You spend too much money hosting on... You buy houses? I'm like, man, I'd rather have too much food than run out. Or...
Right.
Or whatever. I like that.
At the end of the day, this is my entertainment.
Exactly.
Like if don't the soul show up,
I'm good.
This is what I like to do. So thus,
I remember the days I didn't have it. I remember the days I couldn't spend $300, $400, $500 on a bottle. I remember those days. So now if I'm able to and I got it to do it, hey, don't get me wrong. I'm also gonna spend another $600, $700, $800 on some shit that's gonna be some residual shit, but I'm just saying if I got some fuck you money, it's gonna be fuck you.
Now don't go out and be irresponsible, but look at it like this. What can I do to put myself in that position?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, see, I lived a whole lifetime where money was always an issue.
Right.
And I grew up under money was an issue. I grew up under that shit. McDonald's? You know, niggas want McDonald's?
Yeah, it's stupid.
No, I can't see that the child, you know, motherfucker be on the phone complaining like 2 weeks later. That's the nerve that you didn't walk in. That's a McDonald's. Like somebody got some McDonald's money. Like it.
McDonald's.
But I'm just saying, as a kid, and you look up and you be like, God damn, 2 weeks later, motherfucker's still mad about
A burger.
or you know, or the only time you got pizza was a pizza party on your birthday and stuff. So I grew up under those circumstances where motherfuckers scrimped on everything, even when they got it, they was like the Grinch with shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm the opposite.
Motherfucker tell you how
Yeah,
many
you know
chairs,
what I'm
how
saying?
many chairs around the table. That's how many people you invite to your
Only
birthday
thing I
party.
don't
I'll be
play,
like,
only thing I don't play is I don't play unless you can say OG so and so is bedridden and he say send him a plate. I'ma pile that shit to here. Send that nigga my love. But if you get to talking about
Oh, the motherfuckers that come and take hella plate, just like, oh yeah, the family, yeah, I got family.
like if you say so and so say send me a plate, I'ma say so and so should have came through and kicked it. It's love over here.
Yeah.
I'm also if you go, cause see, it's called hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
When you in here, you welcome to anything in here.
Yeah.
But you gonna walk out with what you walked in with.
Right. Don't come to my shit with bare minimum and try to take extra.
In fact, eat till you stuffed. I'm the type of nigga, if it's somebody else that I know and you say, hey, so-and-so on the phone, let's tell that nigga come through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring random strangers to my shit.
Don't bring
But-
those to my shit. No,
But while you in here, you are welcome to anything. In fact, I want you to eat till you hurt yourself.
we don't have it exactly.
But I don't do takeaways.
My
I also
next
don't
function's
eat.
gonna be
I also
cool.
don't
It's
do
gonna be
eat
small,
and
but it's
cut.
gonna be cool. Oh yeah.
I
Niggas-
don't eat somebody
Yeah.
like then there's a particular model who always used to show up at events and walk through the door saying, "Oh, I can't stay long. This that like you already out the door before you in the door.
Exactly.
You should have went to that other place."
Yeah, why you came? You just came scoping.
I'm on some come through, kick it, let's fellowship, let's have a good time.
Let's break
Man, we
bread.
spend 40, 50 hours a week, man, with these white folks all week, this, that.
Let's have some fun.
Man, nothing's getting old, man.
Times is short. Days is getting shorter.
Because that's another aspect of work smart, not hard, is also what they say, earn your leisure.
Man.
Some of y'all is
hard,
living
play hard.
lives where you're under stress and pressure. You go from January 1st to December 31st, and you probably only have 2-3 good days in between where you really just relaxed and you wasn't worried about money. You was around your loved ones. Y'all was having a good time. You probably going around family that you don't like for family gatherings, so you sitting there pissed off the whole time.
Fuck that.
You and your fake ass friends go on some type of trip and y'all fall out. You go out to dinner and you counting the bill the whole time. You sitting there like, really, like,
We ain't doing that shit.
how you, like, put yourself in a position where you can have some good time, man. This shit, life is short and then you're on life support. So, man, have a good time while you in this motherfucker.
Exactly. You hear, hey, like I said, one thing's my dad
Oh,
told me.
here go Mark Anthony.
I seen this shit. I cracked up. Hey, here's something y'all gonna need to know. You're gonna be dead a whole lot longer than you'll ever be alive. So
Unfortunately.
enjoy yourself.
Bad
Yeah.
news. None of us makes it out this shit alive. So
Right.
while you here, man, have a good time, man. Enjoy yourself, man.
Speaking-
Make the most of it.
Speaking of good times, one of the headlines of some shit I saw also was Gabrielle Union. The shit she said about her first marriage.
Oh my God, man. Why don't somebody kick her down a flight of stairs?
Hey, I'm sorry, but this shit was funny, and I was like, this is the mindset of a lot of females. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot.
And cats don't be
It's
realizing it. They cutthroat.
Y'all do. Hey, she said she was the breadwinner, in her first marriage, she
She was
run
the alpha.
Dwayne Wade too, but I mean, her first marriage, she was entitled to cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, she
was the breadwinner.
Yeah, I do what I want.
She was the alpha.
And the thing is, and I'm not knocking the women who go earn and do the shit, and all that. More power to y'all. Do your thing, sis. But that shit, that's some boldness. And to be one of the things.
Blood was in the league for a minute. He wasn't all the way.
I don't even know who dude is. So I can't.
He wasn't a star. He was there.
Back in the day, Gabrielle Union was my crush back in the day. Back in the day. So I was like, damn.
I see she vicious though.
She's a beast.
Vicious.
I'm sorry, she's a beast. She's an alpha female, and I'm a good, bad, or indifferent.
Not for the weak.
Good, bad, or indifferent.
Timid
niggas, y'all better.
She's not for the weak.
She's not.
She'll have you standing around with fingernail polish on, tapping your feet.
Having your kids claiming a different sex.
I'm living my truth. And that's not the mock dude. But the thing is at the end of the day, what 11-year-old sitting around talking about I'm living my truth?
I'm not even finna go there.
I mean, he was obviously coached.
I know, but I'm not finna go there. I feel it, but I'm not finna go there.
The thing I can say about Gabrielle Union is the little glimpses that she's allowed into her public life, into her private life, shows me that she's very cold-hearted and very harsh. And if you're a weak man, she will eat you alive.
Y'all brothers, y'all better strap up. And I don't mean just condoms. Yeah, wear condoms, please do. Y'all don't forget, it's still AIDS and all these other diseases out there. Yes. It ain't just COVID out there.
Yeah.
But strap up your armor and your fortitude, your testicular fortitude dealing with some of these women.
Your emotional armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, your testicular fortitude. Because some of these women out here, and I'm not knocking y'all, because, hey, I salute the sisters. So, hey, melanated woman is God. But I love women. I hate bitches. They're two different species. Y'all, bitches is wild. Women is salute, but bitches is wild. Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Because and I'm not saying the strong, independent women is bitches. I'm not saying that, so I don't want nobody misconstruing my words.
Well, they got reading comprehension.
People try to take sound bites and change some shit nowadays because everybody want that clickbait shit. But shout out to the strong, independent women who does shit, who builds and does that. I salute y'all always because y'all make the world go round. But y'all offspring, the gremlins, when y'all get water on y'all, the gremlins.
Man, after 12, I'm worse than
after 12, the gremlins. Y'all, hey, they fucking the game up. Because, hey, there's some women, and I can't knock it. I'm not going to knock it. Because there's some women nowadays that's the new niggas.
Yeah.
They're doing the shit that niggas did. And rightfully so, though. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to knock it completely. I can't. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
There's some of these cats, you ever see the meme
where
you can mess with 100 women and you find out she went to lunch with a coworker and dude like this
is nigga all passed out because niggas ain't emotionally set up to deal with that shit.
Like, some of these women will show you okay, you dog her? Cool.
She don't give a fuck. She
dog you back, and now you on heroin.
Suicidal.
Now you on heroin.
If you can do it, she can do it.
Yeah. Don't play games. You're not fully equipped to win.
Hey, because trust me, the thing about it, and this is something all dudes need to realize. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to fuck your chick.
Yeah. Her play brother.
Everybody want to fuck your chick. In some way, a form of fashion.
Her work husband,
mm-hmm,
the guy at the grocery store.
Yeah, the motherfuckers.
The dude to say, Miss Lady, let me pump your gas for you.
Mm-hmm. Niggas, your chick give you a new cologne. Babe, I want you to smell that shit on another nigga. Y'all better, because here's the thing. A woman could walk down the street, regardless of how she look, and there's somebody that want to fuck her.
Mm-hmm.
A dude can walk down the street, and the numbers ain't the same. Not the more money and established a man is, the more fuckable he appears to women.
Right.
That same shit don't apply to us.
Because they all fuckable.
Two, what's happening, bro? Hey, all right, Tanisha. Yeah, she said the work wife. You got the work wives. I mean, those happen too. But the scale will always be more in the female favor than the dudes. There are exceptions to the rule. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I can write a book, but I'm just saying.
But they're just exceptions. They don't disprove the rule.
Because, hey, how many motherfuckers have seen a decent looking dude with a female that y'all be like, dude, she's a fucking 4, a 3, how the fuck?
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, they used to tell you the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah. But that's the thing. If you see a female 8 or 9 with a dude who appears to be a 4, you better believe
Consistency.
he's standing on some
consistent.
paper.
He consistent, he paying, he doing something. But don't get me wrong, it's not always, but it could be just he consistently, and he reached a level where she just like, man, he reached her in some ways that, successful. And when I say successful, I don't just mean monetary. I mean physically attractive and all that. Dudes didn't. I mean, shit happens. It's more likely, anyway. Long story, but Gabrielle Union, you are a beast. And
on one hand, it's F her, but on the other hand, it's hats off to her.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I ain't mad, but I'm like, wow, it couldn't be me.
The general rule of thumb is, man, suckers do what they can, players do what they won't.
And I don't ask for permission for shit.
Yeah. I'll ask for forgiveness before I ask for permission.
Cash me out if you don't ask me out. What else been going on, bro? Two, what's good with you? Hey, y'all, man, make sure y'all tune in real quick. My man Whiteout is tuning in tonight.
Whiteout in the building.
Tune in on Mondays. Whiteout is on Twitch/Bay Life Radio for his Mad Mondays podcast. On Mondays, every 6. Tune in to my bruh. He's a good dude. He got a show coming up on the 25th, I believe. Whiteout, put the show date in the comments, bro, so I can pin it. You got a comedy show coming up at the Black Repertory Theater in Berkeley.
I'm up in that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. You got some good comedians coming. Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna support my peoples. You know what I'm saying? And thanks to my folks, Tanisha 92 crew, Pacers in this motherfucker tonight. Sometimes me, always y'all. Nah, bro, your hands better than mine. If I had your hands, I cut mine off. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I cut one of them off. Because one of them, I did a lot with some of these hands. So, we got 2023, the year that y'all think it is. It's the first Friday. We got a lot of shit coming up this year. We in the middle or the beginning of filming a new movie.
Yep.
Again.
Right now, come on through and do that acting thing with your boy.
Tap in. I meant to hit you to tell you to come up here tonight, bro. My bad. I sure meant to hit you. We got a lot of shit coming this year. Everybody that's watching, if you like to be on the show, message me or Pharaoh. You got a business, anything, if you want to come and sit and be a part of these conversations, spotlight on you, it's always open. Bingo, there it is. I'm finna pin it. There you go. Boom, I just pinned it. Next week for sure, I got you. It's locked in.
Cool.
Got you. It's done. Say less. Message us. We trying to, when I say expose, hey, Plus, what's up, bro? When I say expose, I don't mean in the negative connotation, but We just trying to saturate the market with us and what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boy, A Plus
Each one
in the
teach one.
comments. Hey, A Plus got a new little TV series, man.
Oh, yeah, Plus.
I checked out I don't know how
That's
many
where it comes
episodes
up.
is it, but I watched the first episode, and I'm gonna tell you, man, that shit was very well done.
I need
man.
to watch it. I didn't tune into it yet, but I seen the clip.
Hey, got my girl Legendary in there, Legendary Casanova, Legendary Busy. She's a legend out here. And,
That's
and
what's
she
up.
was up in, and she sent me the link to it, and I went and tuned in, and it was very well done.
All love, white,
You know
white
what I'm
out,
saying?
you know that. Plus, same thing, cousin. You know,
Mhm.
you gotta come up here so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I see Plus had I see you had Lucky up in there.
Yeah.
Hey, remember your film debut when you and Tony Macaroni came? Hey, remember?
Oh, Fools and Babies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
we did
gave
Fools and
gave Lucky the beats.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Good old Lucky, man. That was his
Lucky in Vegas,
I think that was his film debut too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know if
Fools
that
and
was Plus's film debut, but I know that was Tony Macaroni,
Yeah.
my little cousin. That was his film debut. Luck.
Yeah.
Went ahead on it.
Yeah,
Hey, you and
Yeah.
and
I was on Lucky.
Keisha,
Shout out to Keisha Love.
Went ahead on and gave Luck to business.
Yeah.
Shout out to the boy. Shout out to the boy Luck. Hey, we got a lot of talent. You know, we got a lot of talent. A lot of talent out here in this good. You know, not only is A Plus dropped that, man. I watched that thing. I watched it twice, man. I was just grinning all the way through it, man, because I was like, man, this shit is tight. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, I need a. Hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna message you in a minute.
Yeah. And Hooker Boy just dropped a movie that's doing bananas numbers, man.
He got the price on Christmas, right?
Yeah, and it's already over 100,000 views. He'll
That's
probably be, at the pace it's going with the daily views, he'll probably be over 1 million by the end of this
Hey,
month.
make sure y'all go check that out on
So-
YouTube. The price. Shout out to Hooker Boy.
So between
Man,
Plus,
what's up? We
Plus,
support everybody.
Hooker Boy, and everything like that, a lot of Oakland filmmakers and artists is really starting the year off with a bang. We dropping quality, and it's getting numbers, it's getting views, and man, everybody keep up the grind. I'm gonna be dropping 2 in a couple months, 2 years, so we just gonna kill them. Well, we all just need to go do a massive project together, go get the Grand Lake or something like that. And
speaking on grinding, my bro, good fan of the show. Mario Hodge got at Tommy T's all weekend, man. Make sure y'all.
Right, yeah.
He got
Tonight.
a show tonight,
Mm-hmm.
2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, I think 2 Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 or 6 shows, man. Y'all, Tommy T's in Pleasanton.
Yeah.
Man, y'all got to support our
I'm doing that,
people.
man. Come on out there for a show.
Yeah, come check him out.
And here go another thing. Let's say for some reason it's raining, it's wet, you don't want to get out there, whatever,
Uber.
right? Go it on, not even that. Go on their website and drop a dub on the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can't make it, drop a dub on the ticket. Support the cause.
Yeah.
Drop a dub on the ticket and go on Facebook and say, hey, if anybody's going,
I might go.
you can go pick up I'll give you my, you know, I'm just saying,
Support your people.
support. Like if you're on the way, whatever. It's like it's cold and it's raining.
Yeah.
Like I don't particularly want to get out, but I'm actually going to buy some tickets for a couple people to go to support the movement, because the way a place like Tommy T's is set up is they normally only want to give us the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
White Out know this. Everybody knows. They want to give us
the Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is when you can start really making the money to go from a struggling comedian to a comedian that's really paying your bills.
That's right. Shout out to my man Jay Rich. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's some cats going there on that Tuesday, that Friday,
Shout out to
Saturday,
Regina
Sunday.
Givens, 92 crew, also comedian Rico the Great.
Yeah.
All them, they all gonna be on the show sometime this year. We was all trying to get them on last year, but we're gonna make it happen this year.
See, on a Wednesday or Thursday night, if you pack it out, you can make a couple G's.
Mm-hmm.
But if they give you Friday and Saturday night, you can make 20 G's. And when you're an independent business person,
Right.
to be able to make 20 G's in a weekend could really do a lot to keep
That
your
remind me of the early 90s.
keep your but that could do a lot towards keeping your career going, to making it viable, to really be able to pursue your dreams. So if you really support these movements and you support these artists, when these cats is dropping these movies and these TV shows on their YouTube, not only log in and watch it, share that thing to your Facebook.
It costs nothing to share.
Send that link to some of your folks and tell them, check this out.
For real, it costs
And
nothing
if they're
to
having
share.
a screening, get up off your ass, man, and go on out there and mingle, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're paranoid about the stuff, put your mask on, whatever, but go out and mingle. Shake some hands. That go back to what we were saying earlier. Get up and live life. Have a good time, man. Because some of y'all spend 365 days miserable. Go out and have a good time, man. People will be glad to see you.
Exactly. You gotta have fun. Because you're going to, regardless of whether you're happy or sad, the sun will come out tomorrow.
For sure. Plus,
Time don't stop
right
for
out.
nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got you. We got you next week for sure. I got you. I'm locked it in. It's all good. We're gonna sit back and talk that ism. We're gonna talk about what it do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my tickets for your show on the 25th.
Oh yeah, I'm up in. I'm all up in there.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah,
I shared the flyer. You know, I support my people.
I'm even gonna be standing off to the side. If somebody later don't show up, you can press me into action for 2-3 good minutes. I'm talking about good minutes though.
He said good minutes.
I mean, I can give you 10 bullshit minutes, or I can give you 3 good ones and leave them wanting more.
Like with the chicks, like 47 pumps, and that's it.
Yeah, if it's 47 quality pumps, you hitting that spot. You know.
As long as you ring the bell.
You can ring my bell. Man. Let's make something happen now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man? It's all about pursuing dreams and capturing the moment, man. Yo, society is set up to keep us in this dumbed down mindset, and there's always something happening, always some scare tactic, always something that's in the vicinity to keep you low vibrational, and we can't allow the news, the shit that's out of our control, that's in our control, but they tell you it's out of your control. Y'all gotta stop letting that shit affect you.
The banana in the tailpipe.
Right, and don't get me wrong, there will always be dumb people. I'm sorry. And everybody, like we said earlier, everybody can't go. There will always be dumb people. I'm sorry. That is just true, because hatred and envy is hard to extinguish, but it's easy to avoid. It's hard to extinguish, but it's easy to avoid. And you got to learn how to meander through raindrops and not get wet. But you're always gonna have people hating on you and envious of the position and your ascension in life, because everybody don't deal with circumstances the same. Some people have assistance. Some people, as you youngsters call it, get it out the mud on their own. But it's all with prayer also. You got to remember that. That's paramount, because a lot of us is living through our great grandparents and grandparents and whatnot, prayers and ancestral work.
Still protecting.
Yeah, so let's pay it forward. Live life, enjoy life. For real, you got to enjoy life. This year, like I said, 2023, this year 4 for us. There's a lot of stuff we want to do. I plan on doing with the team. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking back. I mean, the spaceships don't have rear view mirrors.
No, they don't.
Everybody can't go. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Everybody can't go. But those who are willing and support and with it and is genuine, man, you always got a seat on this bus. You know what I'm saying? Because without us, there's no us. But without y'all, there's no us. Right. We'll be here, but we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. Or maybe we would, but it's y'all help magnify us. So like the page, share the page. Y'all, we got a YouTube page also. Go subscribe to the YouTube page, Cognac Confessionals on YouTube, because just like we were saying, you got all these other people who be on these platforms and everybody follow them and they end up doing some bullshit, But then you have some righteous people who be really trying to feed y'all mind and soul on some righteous, cool things, and you know they don't get the full support, you know, that the ratchet shit do.
No, not at all.
And you know, we'll never be a super ratchet show and all that, and with the super fluff. We'll touch on some shit every now and then or whatnot, but we really about trying to do some good shit and just telling the world from our perspective. That's all we can do. You know, we just hope y'all get it and y'all like it and share it. It don't cost nothing to push the share button.
No.
Or to
nothing
share it.
At all.
It don't cost you nothing. I mean, you know, we're going to try to do some giveaways this year. Some things, you know, it's a business. It all costs. And, you know, it all come out of, you know, person's pockets, you know. But it costs to be the boss, so. And the boss eats last. You got to make sure everybody eat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just saying, I'm hungry. That's what we doing. You know?
Well, let's make it happen.
You know, it's 7:01 Pacific Standard Time on this Friday.
Good Friday.
Every Friday is a good Friday.
Exactly.
You got, like I said, Tommy T's tonight. Mario Hodge and Tommy T's. Make sure, if y'all ain't doing nothing, man, go check my man out. My man is hilarious. Bro is doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He's getting a lot of exposure. You know what I'm saying? I'm always salute bro, because he's doing his thing. Just along with everybody else. Whiteout, Jay Rich, Luck, Rico, Regina, Nashima Ford, Tristan Johnson, Insane. Man, so many. It's so much talent. You know what I'm saying? Surrounded by so much talent. We all need to start really getting behind each other and pushing and sharing everybody's information and exposing them to our audiences. So I hope y'all take that into this next year, because you got to build. Your network determines your net worth.
That's facts.
You know.
Don't deny it. Don't bump your head trying to reinvent the wheel.
You sit around 8 millionaires, you determine more than likely will be the 9th. True story. Yeah, you hang around 8 broke niggas or people with desolate mind states.
Yes, what you're gonna be.
You're gonna be the 9th. True story. And also, the person who says they can do it and the person who says they can't do it, they're both absolutely right. So, what you want to tell the people?
I just want to tell the people, man, make sure, man, that y'all use discernment in selecting on who gets to be the privilege of being around you, and start looking at yourself with value that it is a privilege to be around you. And make sure that you're only around people that you feel privileged to be around, and you'll make sure that you got an appropriate friends group that can help carry you through all the trials and tribulations we got to go through.
That's what's up. Shit, it's 7. You want to keep going, or you want to?
Let's wrap it up.
Wrapping? Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. So I appreciate everybody as always. Thank you for tuning in as always. I humbly appreciate y'all.
See you next week, White Out.
White Out.
Be back too. We're gonna have a pretty good
next
show.
Week. Farrell, tell everybody where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me at Farrell Films across the board. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all that good stuff. I ain't hard to find.
Right. And me, I'm Cognac _Confessionals on Instagram. Cognac Confessionals on Facebook. If you know me personally, you can send me a personal Facebook request. I'm not being funny, but I don't accept a lot of personal Facebook requests on my personal page because it's my personal page. But if you're interested in being on the show, message me. You can message both pages. I'll respond. I respond to people. I'm not, I don't think I'm high and mighty. Oh, one more thing before I go. J5 was yesterday. Shout out to them brothers from Cap Alpha Psi for their Founders Day.
Noops.
Shout out to next is the Sisters of Delta Sigma Theta, and then on the 13th, and then the Sisters of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority is on January 15th. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Shout out to the brilliant people in those organizations. Much respect and salute y'all always. Yo all day. Now it's time to say goodbye
To all my Negro friends.
Hey man, do better.